I'm Greg, and welcome to my gregarious world. If you want to join us on our 51-day adventure in the South Pacific, don't forget to like, subscribe, and tap that notification bell. Bula! Karen and I are up bright and early, ready to dive into our second day in Suva, the industrial hub and capital city of Fiji. After an exhilarating first day, spent exploring the Navua River in a longboat, visiting a traditional Fijian village, swimming beneath a breathtaking waterfall, enjoying a delicious local lunch, and experiencing the thrill of river tubing, we opted for a more spontaneous approach today. With no specific tour on the agenda, we chose to explore the atmosphere of the city, eager to discover its unique charm and hidden treasures. We enjoyed a delicious breakfast in the main dining room of the Zandan, taking our time as we waited for the crowd of passengers with scheduled tours to disembark before we left the ship. Once we exited the port area, we crossed the street and discovered the bustling Suva Municipal Market. This vast marketplace was a feast for the senses, where Karen and I explored vibrant fruit stands, colorful vegetable stalls, and enticing displays of fresh spices and grains. The market has free Wi-Fi, a great perk for those aboard the ship who chose not to purchase a Wi-Fi package. While I observed that only a handful of fellow passengers were utilizing this service, I decided to test it out myself as Karen browsed the various stalls. To my surprise, the connection was remarkably strong and reliable. After leisurely exploring the market, we made our way to the Curio and Handicraft Center, which was recommended by our cruise director during the pre-port Q&A. As we approached the center, a local man stopped us, eager to guide us to the best souvenir shop in Suva. Despite our attempts to politely decline, we found ourselves following him to his chosen destination, clearly part of a deal with the stall owner to attract tourists. Fortunately, he departed shortly after introducing us, leaving us to explore an array of stalls showcasing unique items, from intricately carved wooden pieces like bowls, skull crushers, and cannibal forks, to exquisite tapa cloth items woven from mulberry bark. We ultimately decided to purchase a small skull crusher for our son-in-law and a small purse crafted from tapa cloth for Karen. On our way back to the cruise port, we took a break at McDonald's to enjoy a coffee and cappuccino, hoping to connect to their Wi-Fi. Unfortunately, the McDonald's in Suva doesn't provide free Wi-Fi, but the coffee was good, costing us 7.45 Fijian dollars, roughly $3.25 US. We then explored the area surrounding the market in search of some authentic Fijian street food. After browsing several stalls, we settled on one that caught our eye and placed an order to sample some of the local cuisine.
I'm good. What is on here? That's chicken patties inside.
Oh, it's chicken burger. Okay, and is that mayonnaise?
Yes, mayonnaise.
That sounds good. You okay with that, hon? Okay, we'll take one of these.
Okay.
And a banana pudding.
One banana pudding. Where are you guys from?
Cleveland, Ohio.
Oh, it's really far.
It is
Really
far.
How are you enjoying the weather in Fiji?
Okay, so here we are at the Suva market, right across from the cruise port. And we bought some lunch. So this is they called it a chicken burger. It's actually a chicken sandwich, deep fried chicken with mayonnaise. We got a banana pudding, very chocolatey. This only cost 1 Fijian dollar. This was actually 3 Fijian dollars. And then we got a little pineapple for 2 Fijian dollars. Good, nice fresh bread, cucumber, mayonnaise, very good. This is a banana pudding from the local market, cost 1 Fijian dollar, very heavy, so I'm expecting it's either very dense dough or it's full of some kind of banana puree, and I'm not sure which. Nope, it's like a muffin. Look at that. Very, very heavy. Yeah, it's not sweet. Not real chocolatey. Just like a very bland muffin. The food we tried left us a bit underwhelmed, yet Karen and I were glad that we had given it a shot. While the market offered some interesting takeout options, Karen's reluctance to try fish, especially those with eyes, meant we had to pass on those intriguing choices. As we observed several passengers returning to the ship with stunning bouquets, our curiosity led us to the nearby flower market. Karen found herself drawn to the vibrant tropical arrangements that showcased flowers like red ginger, torch ginger, and birds of paradise. Priced at just $5, it felt like a steal. Since we were allowed to bring fresh flowers on board the ship, we decided to purchase one arrangement for our cabin and another to surprise our dinner companions, George and Doris. We then headed back to our cabin to drop off the flowers. So, while we were out having lunch, we noticed there were several shoe repair stands mixed into the market amongst the food and crafts and stuff. And I realized just yesterday that this shoe is falling apart. You can see my topsider right here. The sole is coming away from the upper leathers. So we're going to take it over there and see how much it will cost to get that fixed, probably glued back together. So we made our way to one of the shoe repair stalls to see if my shoe could be salvaged. The repair cost was 10 Fijian dollars, which we didn't have on hand. So, while the shoe was being worked on, Karen and I dashed to the money exchange across the street to convert our US dollars into Fijian currency. When we returned to the shop, Fijian dollars in hand, the shoe was already beautifully repaired. For only about $4.35 US, my shoe looked as good as new, and I couldn't have been happier. We then boarded the Zandam in time to freshen up prior to dinner. For her starter, Karen opted for the udon noodle soup with pork. While I selected the artichoke farro salad, complemented by salami and olives. For the main course, I went with the tandoori chicken, whereas Karen chose the elegant tornado rossini. We decided to skip dessert to attend the presentation and Q&A session about our upcoming stop in Lautoka, Fiji. Afterward, we enjoyed a performance by saxophonist Tommy Proul at the world stage, before heading back to our cabin to prepare for our day in Lautoka. We found another towel animal waiting for us alongside our Lindt chocolates. I'm guessing it's a stingray. See you next time. Cheers! Please be sure to like, subscribe, and tap that notification bell to keep up with our latest episodes. In the next episode, we'll arrive in Lautoka, Fiji, where we'll explore the local market, eat some local food, and more.